Hi everyone, it's John the Dyslexic Geek here. Today LEGO have officially unveiled the Icons Retro Radio set. This set, which will be launching on early access for insider members on June the 1st. It will be retailing for $100 or £90, and this set will contain 906 pieces. Now this set has been on the release list for quite a while now, but we finally get our actual look at it. It's a set that I've been kind of interested to see what LEGO would do, but I have to say the final design doesn't really do much for me at all. I don't really know if I like it at all, if I'm honest. It just looks a bit beige, if you know what I mean, a bit bland. Take a look at the actual pictures. I can see what LEGO are going for here. Obviously it's a 1970s kind of radio set, which is, I don't know how many of you will be familiar with that. I mean, I do just about remember having one of these kind of radios. I think my parents have had one at some point, particularly with the aerial. I quite like that. I do like the sort of the dials in here, where you change the stations or the radio frequencies. That's quite clever. I'm assuming you can turn the nozzles to make it all move, so it must have that kind of functionality to it. From what I understand, it is going to make use of the sound brick that was in the Harry Potter talking sorting hat set, so not quite sure what that will involve. It doesn't play actual music. I think it's just going to be sound effects. But we get a look at the box, which is, it pretty much screams retro radio. I mean, it is what it is, I suppose. It's you know, LEGO aren't pretending it is anything but a retro radio. Like I say, see here includes the sound brick, so I'll read the description of that in a moment. I quite like the elements in it. It's quite clever, I suppose. You can see the outcut for the speaker. I do like the little LEGO logo down here. Interesting to see you've got an on-off nozzle here. Then on the right, I'm guessing that is the tuner. So I'm guessing this must move it along. Looks like you can switch it between AM and FM. Does look very authentic. I can't knock that. I just don't know if it's something I particularly care for, if you know what I mean. It's one of those sets. I don't really know what to make of this set. I really don't. You see around the back, I guess you can't really hide. I mean, it's a bit disappointing around the back. It does lose quite a lot. I mean, I'm guessing around the front it looks fine, but when you move it around the back, it would be nice maybe if LEGO had used some kind of like plates around the back, but I imagine that would have bumped up the price. So around the rear, it certainly loses a lot of the detail, which is a bit of a shame. This must hide a lot of the mechanisms inside. But it would have been nice if LEGO had used plates to sort of hide that as well. That would have been a bit more effective. But as I say, that would have put the price up. So you can see here, looks like there's going to be some detail. I'm not sure. I have to look at this in a second. I can't quite see what that says. We'll take a little look at the 3D spin around to get a look at it in 3D. At the back. Just look, I think the back really does let it down. Amongst other things, but I think the back is a very disappointing rear. I mean, it looks authentic from the front, but as soon as you turn it around the back, yeah, it's not great. I think, if I'm being perfectly honest with you, around the back. So let's take a look at the promo video. Maybe we'll get to hear the sound brick and see what that's going to do. Let's have a look. So you can see the moving mechanism there. So it's sliding in there. The smartphone holder goes, I don't understand that bit, perfectly honest.
There is the attempt. It's gonna be close. Go. LEGO FM.
I don't know.
There is the attempt. It's gonna be close. Go. There is the attempt. It's gonna be close. Go.
Yeah, I don't know. I get the sound brick element to it. That's quite interesting, I suppose. That's probably the best feature of the set. But I mean, how often are you going to do it? I'm not quite sure how it works. You turn on the sound brick. I don't see any kind of batteries involved, so I'm not sure. I keep saying it. I don't understand the mobile phone integration. I don't know how that works. I think they're going to need to explain that a little bit more. Is it just a phone holder, or you just, like I say, you just play your music from your phone and have pretend it's coming out the radio? Is that what they're looking for? Maybe. I don't know. That's bizarre. It feels like a very bizarre set. I feel it's a little bit expensive. Maybe $100, £90. I mean, you get 906 pieces. I don't know. I suppose it's not too badly priced. I guess. Let's have a look at some of the descriptions of the set. Enjoy an immersive building project with this LEGO Icons retro radio set. Craft an ornamental replica of the 1970s vintage radio with a fold-up handle and antenna, classic power and turning dials and a sliding frequency switch. Rotate the dial to emit tuning signals and music snippets. Mount a smartphone in the rear compartment to relish your favourite tunes while bringing a cool retro vibe to your home or office. I don't quite understand what that means. So you place your phone in round the back, and I'm guessing obviously you play music for your phone, and that doesn't make much sense to me, if I'm being perfectly honest. That doesn't. That's how many people are realistically going to use that? I don't know. I don't know. There's quite a bit of functionality to it, but I don't know. So let's look at this. So the vintage radio model craft a detailed replica of a 1970s radio with its retro icons. Retro radio building set for adults featuring sound effects and a compartment as we just read. So in the box, this creative building set includes everything you need to build a non-working replica of a 1970s portable radio with a fold-up carrying handle and antenna. I do like the non-working. I mean, well, I don't think anyone really probably would expect this to be working, but at least LEGO clarified that, I suppose. The features and functions: turn the power and turning dial to experience the warm crackle of analog signals and music snippets from the sound brick, and remove the back panel to mount a smartphone. Music themed home and office decor: bring a retro touch to the home or office space with this retro icons radio building set. Includes printing digital instructions. I don't know. For me, as I said, it does nothing for me at all. I don't really understand the point of having to be able to hold a phone round the back. It does seem a bit pointless, if I'm being perfectly honest. How many people are realistically going to do that? The fact there's no speakers or anything. So, and if you had the phone round the, I don't know. That's a very bizarre. It feels like a very bizarre set, and my gut feel this one's going to be a bit of a miss. I don't know how popular this is going to be, but it is what it is. So it's not something I'm going to be interested in, but some people might out there might like it, but for me it's an easy miss. I have to be honest. The more I see it, the more I think about it. I really don't like this at all. That is the Icons retro radio set coming out on the 1st of June for Insider members, and as I say, will be retailing for $100 or £90. So let me know in the comments what you think of this set. Do you like it? Do you think it's not something or is it something you're not really interested in at all, like me? Can I please ask you to leave a like? And if you've enjoyed today's video, I'd be very grateful if you consider subscribing today. I look forward to seeing you on my next video. Thanks very much for watching today.